Hey YouTube. Um, so Electric announced a new bike, tricycle. Uh, I've taken a look at it. Probably some of you are gonna wonder what my opinion of it is anyway. So um, it's designed for those with some mobility issues, whether it's balance, maybe you're an amputee, or uh, just don't have the stability to ride a two-wheeled bike with three wheels. It's going to probably be a safe bet for most people with some mobility issues and some balance issues. Keep that in mind, though. It is a three-wheeled bike, and it does have some drawbacks when it comes to forward motion. If you're having problems controlling the steering wheel, the handlebars, you may end up uh, having the same problem they did with three-wheel ATVs. So keep that in mind. It is not designed for off-road use. It is designed for hard-packed surfaces. Maybe a gravel road would be okay as long as it doesn't have any soft spots in it. Both wheels are driven. Most tricycles, only one wheel is driven, and you'll find that in a lot of situations where you go on Amazon and look, you'll only see that one wheel is driven. And it can lead to a lot of problems on slippery surfaces such as just grass, wet grass, anything, leaves, any surface that may be a little slick. When you only power one wheel, you end up having problems with traction. So they did address that. It has a 14-mile-an-hour speed limit. It still has 5 levels of assist, just like a normal electric 3.0, 2.0, or 1.0. I imagine that 14 mile an hour is going to be something that can't be changed. There is some legal reasons for that. In order to be called a mobility device, you can't go faster than 15 miles an hour in most states, in most places. So you're going to find that they're calling it a tricycle, but it's actually, with those limitations, is a mobility device. So you might even be able to get an insurance company to pay for it if you have limited mobility. You'd still have to do all the hoops and get a doctor to write a prescription, all that. But if it's considered a mobility device, then it's still available to you, probably depending on how many hoops you have to jump through. Starting price is $14.99. Goes up from there when you start adding stuff. Seen on their website that they did have a seat with a back available. I'm sure it's an add-on. And that's an option. Just keep in mind, when you put a back on a seat, it's really not designed to pedal anymore. So it starts limiting your ability to pedal just because of the way you're seated. So keep that in mind if you're planning on pedaling it. They're calling it 50-mile range. Maybe in PS1 where you're just putting along, you might get that, but for most people, it's going to be far lower than that. Same weight limits. You can get racks front and back. Seems like for somebody who has mobility issues, a good price point, because most of the time they're much higher than that. Hydraulic brakes, just standard stuff that you're seeing on their up-to-date bikes. So it is a I only seen one color, silver. Standard battery that's used in their newer bikes. So I don't know if you have a 1.0 or a 2.0. Well, the battery may fit in it, may not. It just depends. Has 20 amp controller, which is pretty much standard on all their bikes, except for the mid-drive electric, which is 25 amps, I think. So it'd be a good grocery getter because you can put 2 baskets on it. So if you need something to just run to the store and you have some limited ability, or you just don't feel comfortable riding a regular bike, this may be a good choice for you. They're in pre-order. It's expecting delivery in sometime in February. We'll see. China being China, we'll see how it goes. I'm going to say that for some people, this might be the perfect choice for them. That, like I said, that price point is a pretty good price point for 3-wheel bikes. If you go out there and look, I'm sure you can find them cheaper, but they're going to have some limitations that you may not like. So that's my thoughts on it. I think Lectric did something right this time. I didn't like the light, but a lot of people said it was the perfect bike for them. I'm going to say that you probably, if you're buying this bike, ain't going to be loading it in a car. So why they made it foldable, it's beyond me. But I guess some people may try to load it. I would say it'd be a 2-person lift. I didn't see a weight, and I didn't really look through the email that closely. I just looked at the bikes because that probably tells me more about the quality of the item than the email. But keep in mind, a 14 mile an hour speed limit is for you speed demons. You guys, I'm sure you can hack into it somehow and change it, but I think this is designed for older generation people that just don't want to ride a regular 2-wheel bike anymore. And there's a few people out there that are younger that just want a 3-wheel. Don't have to worry about a kickstand. Stop, get off the bike, not have to worry about where you're going to park it because it'll stay put unless you're on a hill. And it does have a parking brake. It probably, I'm thinking it's not an electronic parking brake. It is a mechanical parking brake on the right brake lever. It's probably something you pull the brake and then you push the lever to set the brake. So it has a parking brake. Wouldn't count on it holding you going down a real steep hill, but it's designed to park the bike, not to keep you from rolling down a hill. So it looks like it has larger rotors on the brakes too, so hopefully it brakes well. I mean, it's hydraulic, it should. Barring that they put some decent brake pads on those rotors. I mean, on the calipers. Thought I'd just do a quick video. You guys check it out. It's on their website. They should have sent an email out to you if you're an electric owner. If you're going to pre-order it, go ahead and pre-order it, because after the pre-order, I think it's supposed to go up to $17.99. Have a great day.